Hello everyone, today we learn about this beautiful coty design. I made it for 3 to 4 years baby, but you can make it any size you need. Just take the foundation chain according to the body size and then follow the same design and pattern. The body size of this coty is almost 11 inch and the coty's long is 13 inch. For this tutorial I am using 9 play yarn, but you can use any yarn you like. The hook size for this yarn is 1.6 mm size. At first I make this long chain according to the body size. For first row make chain 3. Now make first double crochet on fourth chain from the hook. Make first double crochet on fourth chain from the hook. Now make one double crochet next each chain across to the end. Make one double crochet next each chain. I will be back after finishing the row. Next row. Now make chain 3 and turn it. Make one double crochet next 2 stitch. One double crochet next 2 stitch. Now make a shell on third stitch. Skip next 2 stitch. 1, 2, third stitch, make a shell. 2 double crochet. Chain 2, 1, 2, then 2 more double crochet on same stitch. My first shell is complete. Then skip 2 stitch. 1, 2, make 1 double crochet on third stitch. Okay, now make a shell on third stitch. 2 double crochet. Chain 2 and 2 double crochet, same stitch. Skip next 2 stitch. Make 1 double crochet on third stitch. Skip 2 stitch. Make a shell on third stitch. 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet in the same stitch. Follow the pattern for completing this row. So this is the pattern. Just follow this and complete the row. I will be back after completing the row. I just complete the row. Make 1 double crochet, last 3 stitch. Skip 2 stitch and make 1 double crochet, last 3 stitch. Make last double crochet on last chain 3 space. Next row, chain 3. Now turn it. Make 1 double crochet, next 2 stitch. Make 1 double crochet next stitch, so there will be total 4 double crochet. Now make the shell. 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet on middle chain 2 space. Make 1 double crochet, next double crochet stitch. Make the next shell. 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet on chain 2 space. Make 1 double crochet, next double crochet stitch. So this is the pattern. Follow the same pattern for completing this row. Follow the same pattern for completing this row. Make 1 double crochet, last 3 stitch. Make 1 double crochet, last 3 stitch. Next row, chain 3 and turn. 1 double crochet, next 2 stitch. Now make the shell. 2 double crochet and chain 2, 2 double crochet on middle chain 2 space. Make 1 double crochet, next double crochet stitch. So this is the same pattern. You just have to follow the same pattern for completing this row and the another row. For increasing the row, continue 6.5 inches long following the same pattern. I have made it 6.5 inches long here. And the wide is 20.5 inches. My foundation chain was 19.5 inches. But when I increasing the row, the body size increase 1 inch. So now this is 20.5 inches long. Next row I change the pattern. Chain 3. Now turn it. Now make more 2 chain. So here total 5 chain. Skip next 2 stitch. Make 1 double crochet on 3rd stitch. Now make chain 2. Skip 2 stitch. Make 1 double crochet on 3rd stitch. Make chain 2. Skip 2 stitch, 1 chain and 1 stitch. Make 1 double crochet on 3rd stitch. Chain 2. Skip 2 stitch, 1, 2. Make 1 double crochet on 3rd stitch. Chain 2. Skip chain 2. Skip chain 2 space, 1 double crochet on 3rd stitch. Chain 2. Skip 2 stitch. Make 1 double crochet on 3rd stitch. So this is the pattern. You just follow the pattern and completing the row. I will be back after finishing the row. I have finished the row. Next row, make chain 3, turn it, make more 2 chain, 1, 2, make 1 double crochet, next double crochet stitch, first space. Now make chain 2, make 1 double crochet, next double crochet stitch, chain 2, 1 double crochet, next double crochet stitch. Continue following the same pattern. I have finished the second row. Last double crochet will be chain 3 stitch. Okay, now this is complete. Now chain 1 and cut it. Now rearrange the coati design. I take the body size 11 inches and take 2 inches gap on middle. Please note both sides have to be equal. I count the shell stitch and make sure that both sides are equal. Now I make the sleeve part and neck part. For this, I mark both sides for the sleeve part. I count one more time for make sure that both sides are equal. At this stage, back part has to be done first. Start from the stitch marker. Join yarn on the marked stitch. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Make 1 double crochet, next double crochet stitch. Chain 2, make 1 double crochet, next double crochet stitch, chain 2, make 1 double crochet, next double crochet stitch, following the pattern for completing the row. I just finish the row. Next row. Now I skip the first space. For that I make chain 2 and turn it. Make a slip stitch on next stitch. So I skip the first space. Now make chain 5. Make 1 double crochet, next stitch. Chain 2, make 1 double crochet, next stitch. Continue this. Okay, I have done it. Skip last space. For this row, I skipped the last space. Now next row, chain 5. From this row, no decrease available. Chain 5 and turn it. One double crochet, next stitch. Chain 2, 1 double crochet, next stitch. Continue the row following the same pattern. Continue to the end. No decrease from this row. For increasing the row, following the same pattern. Total coty's long is 13 inches, but I make now 12 inches long this. After 12 inches long, I'll be back. I have completed the back part, but it is not over yet. Now I make the belt part and neck part on back side. For making the belt, I count both sides 6 space. 6 space both sides mark for the belt. I mark both sides. Now I will start belting both sides. Chain 5. Now turn it. Make 1 double crochet, next double crochet stitch. Continue the pattern to the next stitch marker. Belt first row is over. Now next row. Next row will be the same. Chain 5. Now turn it. Make 1 double crochet, next stitch. Chain 2 and 1 double crochet, next stitch. Last double crochet on chain 3 stitch. 2 row complete. Continue more 3 row. following the same pattern and space. So here I completed total 5 rows for the belt. Now chain 1 and cut yarn. One side complete. Now make the another part following the same pattern. Join yarn on the stitch marker, stitch. Join yarn. Now chain 5. Make 1 double crochet, next stitch. Chain 2 and 1 double crochet, next stitch. Now continue the same pattern and complete 5 rows. Coat's back part is total complete. Now we have to do the front part. For the front part, join yarn inside. I will join the yarn on this side. So join the yarn on stitch marker, stitch. Join yarn. Now chain 5. Make 1 double crochet, next stitch. Continue the same pattern and continue it to the end. I have finished the row. Next row, make chain 5. Now turn it. No decrease. 1 double crochet, next stitch. Continue the row but skip the last space. I have finished the row and you can see I have skipped the last space. Now chain 5 and turn. No skip here. I will be skip the last space. I complete the row. Now I skip the last space. You can see this is the neck side. In each row I will decrease 1 space here. Chain 2 and turn. Make a slip stitch on next stitch. So I decrease the space. Now chain 5. 1 double crochet, next stitch. The rest have to be done according to the previous rules. I have done it. No skip this side. Chain 5 and turn it. Continue same to the end. But last space have to skip. I have complete the row. Last space skip. Now chain 2 and turn. Skip the first space. Slip stitch, next stitch. Now continue the row in the same way. This is the front side neck part. The front belt should be made according to the size of the back belt. There is 6 space in the back belt and 7 space in the front belt. So we have to reduce 1 space here. Chain 2, turn, slip stitch, next stitch. Now continue same. Chain 5, 1 double crochet, next stitch. Now complete the row in the same way. So here is now 6 space. We don't need to reduce more. Now you have to make this belt equal to the back row. Now continue 6 space belt. I have completed the front side belt and the both sides are equal. Now I join the upper two part. Now I show you how I join this two part. Join yarn in the another side. Make a slip stitch. Now chain 3. Chain 3 and turn it. Now make a single crochet next stitch both sides. Chain 3 again. Make a single crochet next stitch both sides. Chain 3, make a single crochet next stitch both sides. Continue. Chain 3, make a single crochet next stitch both sides. Chain 3, make a single crochet next stitch both sides. Chain 3, make a single crochet on chain 3 stitch both side chain 3 stitch. My joining is complete. Now chain 1 for lock the yarn and cut it. The side I joined will be inside. And this side should be outside. The other part has to be done in the same way as I did this part. So following the pattern and row for completing this part. I have done both here. Removing the stitch marker. These are no longer needed. Now we have to make lace. I am joining the yarn here in the belt, but you can join yarn any side. Join yarn. Now chain 5. Make a single crochet in the next second space. Chain 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make a single crochet in the next second space. Chain 5. Make a single crochet next second space. Continue the same way. Chain 5. Make a single crochet next space. due to the large space here. Chain 5, single crochet next space due to the large space also here. Chain 5, next space 1 single crochet. Chain 5, next second space 1 single crochet. Okay, so continue the pattern. Chain 5, make a single crochet next second space. Chain 5, make a single crochet next second space. Chain 5, make a single crochet next second space. Continue following the pattern to the end. I completed this side and you can see this is super duper easy. Now I will do the bottom. Chain 5, skip 4 stitch. Skip 4 stitch here and make a single crochet in the 5th stitch. Chain 5, make a single crochet on the 5th stitch. Chain 5, make a single crochet in the 5th stitch. 1 2 3 4 5. So these are the space. You have to make the whole space like this below. Continue the same way I have done here. You have to do it in the same way where I started. So following the same way and finished the round. I have completed the full round. Now I am going to do using another color yarn. Joining yarn on the starting point, but you can join anywhere. Now join yarn on this space. Now chain 3. Now make double crochet. Make 7 double crochet on this space. First chain 3 and 7 double crochet will be count total 8 double crochet. After completing the double crochets, now you have to make a slip stitch on next single crochet stitch. Chain 1. Make 8 double crochet next space. Make 8 double crochet on this space. But you can also use here 7 double crochet. After completing 8 double crochet, make a slip stitch next single crochet stitch. So here is the pattern. Continue following this. All the space here have to be done in this way. Coming back after completing the whole. After completing this, join here. Make a slip stitch on first chain 3 space and join. I have completed the lace pattern. and join here. Now I will do another lace pattern on the slip part. Join yarn on the slip part. Join yarn on any stitch. I will join here on this stitch. Now make chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now make a single crochet on third chain from the hook. Make a single crochet on third chain from the hook. Chain 1. Make a single crochet on next stitch. So here is my first lace pattern. Make chain 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Make a single crochet on third chain from the hook. Okay, now make a chain. Make a single crochet on next stitch. Continue following this. Make chain 4. Make a single crochet on third chain from the hook. Make another chain. Make a single crochet on next stitch. Continue following this for completing the round. So this is the pattern. You have to do it the whole round. When it will end, join the first lace stitch with a slip stitch. After completing one slip part, you should follow the same way for completing the another slip part. I have completed the slips on both sides. Now time to make belts on front side. I have doubled the yarn to make the belt. And my hook size is 2.5 millimeter size. I have marked the stitch with 2 stitch marker. Now joining the yarn. Now make chain. Chain 45. Now I make a small I made 45 chain here. Now I make a small design here. For this, chain 3. Now make 5 double crochet on 4th chain from the hook. Make 5 double crochet on 4th chain from the hook. Chain 1 and cut the yarn. I have completed one. Now do the another one following the same way. I will be back after finishing this. My two-side belt is complete now. I make these two little cute flower. This flower tutorial link have already in my channel. I will give the link in my description box. I decide to join the flower here. I will join the flower here with this needle. My dress is complete now. This was today's tutorial. If you like this video tutorial, please like and comment and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video.